Up next, we have Paul Bullock. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Paul Bullock. All right. So Paul Bullock was born in San Angelo, Texas. He and his wife Linda lived in Nuremberg, West Germany for 8 years, where they traveled extensively in Europe throughout the 1980s and the early 1990s. Paul has studied English at Schreiner College, the University of Maryland, European Division, and Austin Community College. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. I'm writing a book. It's called Pluribus Maximus. And the section I'm going to read, the section that's in the Rio Review is towards the end of the story. This is close to the beginning of the story. Hope we don't have anybody who's overly sensitive here. But hang in there with me. Submarine races. A week ago, Monday evening, Susie met with Vicky for a couple of beers at Dot's Little Lounge. She told Vicky what a sweet, caring, monstrous fuck Pluribus was. Vicky said in an innocent voice, "Oh, that's good to know. I've heard he's a great lover." But Vicky already knew that Pluribus was a sweet, caring, monstrous fuck because she'd been fucking him for over a month. And all of a sudden, even though there were never any commitments beyond smoking dope and a good fuck every now and then, Vicky turned into the psycho bitch of Twin Peaks. Following drinks with Susie, she jumped into her candy red 73 Camaro and drove it pedal to the metal across Pluribus's front lawn, the tires squealing and trenching the yard with deep ruts. Her long platinum blonde hair blustering outside the driver's window while screaming, "Pluribus Maximus, you fucking dick-slinging piece of shit! Fuck you! Fuck you!" You see what I mean? Pluribus was completely innocent, or at least he thought he was. And there was the problem. He was thinking like a man. How do men think? Men think with their dicks. Yep, it's true. Men are in service to their dicks, first, last, and always, period. And any man who says different is a fucking liar. From the moment Pluribus encountered potential prey, it was all about observation. Boobs, butt, eyes, mouth, teeth, cleanliness, and if there is a God, intelligence and personality. And since Vicky was a checker at Skaggs, and the checkers represented one of Pluribus's principal hunting grounds for available women, she went from check stand to check stand extolling the evil deeds of Pluribus Maximus to the checker sisterhood. By 10 p.m., the sisterhood was screeching like yowling cats in an alley fighting over a dead rat. In a single day, that glorious burgeoning pool of potential conquest had been compromised, and Pluribus was officially voted onto the sisterhood's dick list. Last Wednesday evening, Pluribus' hope for a woman possessing brains and body renewed when he met Megan at Jerry's party. He had perfected his hustle, the submarine races. It rarely failed. Why did it rarely fail? Because it made the girls laugh. If you could get them laughing, they would easily part company with their panties. Excuse me, I was standing on the other side of the room and couldn't help but notice your extraordinary beauty and magnificent tits. Now, at this juncture, one of two things usually happened. A, the girl slaps the living shit out of Pluribus and stomps away making derogatory remarks about his anatomy, family, and religious affiliations, while yelling, "Just what kind of girl do you think I am?" Or B, the girl gets a twinkle in her eyes and says, "Pretty cocky, aren't you?" If he was speaking with girl B, Pluribus would say, "Hey, how would you like to go to the submarine races tonight at the lake?" This girl completely understands that it's bullshit, but she desires adventure, has a curious mind, and a sense of humor. She replies, "Oh my, they have submarine races at the lake?" "Yes, that's right, every Friday night at Lake Nastywater." "Uh-huh. And who's racing tonight?" "Oh, it's gonna be great, Russians versus Klingons." "Klingons have submarines?" Girl B usually giggles at this point. "Absolutely. Klingons, Romulans, pterodactyls, they've all got submarines. Pterodactyls are extinct, Yes, and that makes it all the more interesting. What do the submarines look like? Earlby is giggling uncontrollably at this point. Oh, well, they stay submerged. Twin Peaks City Council only agreed to hosting the submarine races if they're kept submerged. Don't want to scare the lake people. Well, thank God the City Council is looking after our best interest. Are you driving? Across Pluribus had about a 30% success rate using the submarine races, which made the angry slanders, face slaps, and the occasional kick in the balls all worthwhile. All the usual suspects attended Jerry's parties: potheads, mushroom munchers, LSD surfers, chemical baggers, brown sugar drones, you know, the usual suspects. And at Jerry's parties, the question was never, am I going to get lucky? The question was always, with whom will I get lucky tonight? Jerry's parties were a gathering place for the who's who of Twin Peaks dopeheads. They lived by a unified code: drugs, sex, and rock and roll. Jerry's living room looked like an outpost for Pier 1. The furnishings screamed, yup, dopeheads live here, with bamboo and beaded curtains, beanbag chairs, plastic faux Tiffany lamps, Elvis on velvet and dogs playing poker tapestries, lava lamps, tie-dye sheets covering the wicker couches and tacked onto the walls, hookah pipes, Richard Nixon bombs, teak Asian tables stacked with Playboy magazine, and the West Coast avant-garde newspaper called Rolling Stone. Greek flocati rugs lay everywhere there was a bare floor. The entire house looked like a shrieking cliche begging for mercy. But great dope and young women were always available at Jerry's parties. Across the room, he saw Megan for the first time. Holy fucking shit, she is drop dead gorgeous, he thought. Pluribus ran through the submarine races quickly in his mind as he walked towards her. She had a Rubenesque body, long flaming red hair, sapphire blue eyes, freckled white face, tight stomach, and braless firm breast with nipples at full attention dancing through her Henley t-shirt. Megan had that look on her face, that look which said she was wise to all of the bullshit. Pluribus was 2 steps away from her and about to start his delivery of the submarine races when Megan closed the gap, grabbed his crotch, looked him straight in the eyes, and said, "Let's fuck." Look, boyo, I know who you are and what you want. Let's find a room and just fuck. No bullshit, no hustle, just hot, sweaty fucking, exercising every nasty fantasy you want to explore. I want it. You want it. Let's just do it. Pluribus was astounded. He said, "Where in the hell did you come from?" "Dublin." "Ireland?" "Fucking right. Why, you don't like Irish?" "You're the first Irish I've ever met. What's your name?" "Megan." "Well, great to meet you, Megan. Pleased to finally meet you, Pluribus. You got quite a rep, boyo." Shit, he knew what that meant. Goddamn sisterhood. "So, Pluribus, what do you say? Shall we play?" Pluribus couldn't think of a single reason why he shouldn't accommodate Megan's wishes. He grabbed her hand and they headed down the hallway to the last bedroom on the left. Thank you.